Hello, what is going on guys? Higher Class Gaming here, and this is sort of an in-depth tutorial on how to rank up fast in Black Ops 2. Before I start, I want to say this technique really, it does work. It works very well for me, and it's worked very well for others in the past, and it still does work really well for me. And other people that have used it are really high levels now. I think I'm a Prestige 5 now. That's just because I don't play Black Ops 2 that much. This technique mainly focuses on objective play rather than high KDs and high score streaks. Although you can get high KD using this technique. For example, I got in the game that you're watching, I eventually end up getting 59 kills and 23 deaths, which I would say is pretty good. So in this video I'll be discussing 5 main areas you want to focus on how to rank up fast, which are game mode, playstyle, loadout, score streaks, and challenges. So without further ado, let's get started. Game mode. You want to really mainly be playing domination. It's very good for getting XP, especially if you're capturing flags or defending flags, which is the thing you want to be doing a lot in this. So if you're getting kills whilst you're on the flag, you're going to get extra XP, which is obviously good for ranking up. Domination is also quite a long game mode compared to other game modes such as TDM or free-for-all. It's a lot longer, so it gives you time to get into your stride and earn a lot more XP, so you got to make sure you capture those flags though. Another game you could play would be Capture the Flag, but this is sort of only good technique if you're actually capturing the flags, so I would say stick with domination. Playstyle. Now, in the playstyle, it's mainly about playing the objective. You got to really play the objective the whole game. This will help out the team and help you out, and it'll earn a lot more XP by playing the objective. You can get so much XP, especially in domination. If you're sitting on the flag and you get a kill, it's great. You get extra XP. If you're sort of playing the way I suggest, then make sure you have B. It's very important. It's usually the decider between a good game and a bad game, or a win and a loss. So make sure you have B at all times. It's really important at that point, as it's in the middle of the map and it can control the whole game. For a lot of the game in the game, for a lot of the the gameplay on screen, I am on B and around B. I'm defending it and making sure I capture it as much as possible. Although a few times I do try and push up onto the enemy's flag to capture all 3 points. A couple of times I am successful, which is good, helps out the team again, gets more XP, all that sort of stuff. Make sure you defend the flags, especially as soon as you have B, you want to defend that with your life. You know, you want to keep getting on to B, keep defending it. And also at the start you want to try and rush in and get B, if possible. You also got to help your team, okay? Help your team capture the flags, and hopefully they will help you. By having multiple people on the flag at once, this will speed up the capturing process, so you don't have to spend as long actually on the flag. So yeah, as I was saying, it also helps if there's multiple teammates helping you defend the flag, especially B. Try and get friends to join you, so friends you know are good at the game and people that you know will help. This will help you win more matches and obviously just perform a lot better. If you're all sort of playing the same way and you're communicating with mics and everything, it'll just help a lot. Camping. Now, if you think I'm camping in a couple of parts of this game, it's not camping. Don't worry if you're sitting near the flag or nearby. As long as you're watching the flag, that's not counted as camping, because you're playing the objective and you're defending the flag and earning extra XP because you're defending that. So don't worry if people say you're camping or anything like that. Just you're playing the objective. You're playing the way the game is supposed to be played. Also, if you really want to earn a lot of XP, don't worry about your KD or your win-loss ratio. By hopping on those flags, you'll earn a lot of XP and defend it well. If you defend it well, you can have a good KD and win-loss ratio. In the end, you'll see a few times in the gameplay I just kind of throw myself onto the B flag, not caring about my KD. But in the end, I go 59 and 23 with 6 captures and 10 defends, so you really can do well using this tactic. But don't worry about your KD that much. Loadout. Now this is a big part of your. It sort of mixes in with the playstyle and sort of the whole like thing of it. You know, loadout's a big thing. I would suggest if you're playing domination, which is what we're focusing on here, using SMG, or if you really want to, use an assault rifle with lightweight. And so basically you're wanting a fast loadout so you can rush over to those flags in domination, because domination is very fast paced, so you need to keep up with your enemies and you need to rush in there at the start to get B. I wouldn't suggest things like LMGs or anything like that, and the heavy weapons. You need to be fast, you need to be like mobile, you know, you need to get in there fast. So let's talk about perks. Flak Jacket, this is a lifesaver. Like literally it will save your life when capturing objectives, especially at the start. If you're rushing for B, which is a good idea to get B as soon as you can, the enemy team will constantly throw grenades and C4 at you, so Flak Jacket will help a lot. Hardline, this is very handy, so you can earn your streaks even faster, which will sort of maximize XP gain, especially for low streaks, so you can earn them over and over again. So Hardline's very useful there. You don't have to use it though, but I like it, I suggest it. Toughness, see, this is good for long range engagements and clearing objectives. Let's say the enemy team are on B and they're firing down at you and you need to capture B, so you're firing back at them. Toughness, you know, that'll keep your aim steady. This perk's quite underestimated, but in fact it's actually very useful. It's very handy. Tactical Mask, this will help prevent shock charges, flashes, concussions, everything like that, and it's very handy when defending or capturing objectives, as the enemy team may throw them on the flag, so they'll want to capture the flag back. You know, they'll throw flashbangs, they'll try and stun you, whatever, but Tactical Mask will help prevent that, so you can sort of shoot back at them. C4 or a Bouncing Betty, these are very good for clearing rooms or objectives such as flags, and also so the C4, you know, you can chuck that over walls, whatever, you can throw that at objectives. Also the Bouncing Betty is quite good at covering your back whilst capturing a flag. In the gameplay, I'm using a Bouncing Betty, but the only reason I am is because I don't actually have the C4 at this point. I think I'm only level 39 or 40, so I don't actually have it, but I would tend to use the C4 more often than the Bouncing Betty. EMP Grenade. Obviously this takes out enemy electronics, sorry. So it's very good at taking out things such as sentry guns and whatever, you know, or trophy systems that the enemy might have placed at a flag to try and defend it. So you can just chuck an EMP grenade and just destroy sort of everything in the vicinity. It's very handy, and people again underestimate it. It's very good. It might be annoying to you when it happens, but you know, if you're going to have one, very good against the enemy. Now for the actual weapon, I would suggest a PDW. Obviously SMG of your choice, it doesn't really matter, but I like the PDW. I think it's quite a good overall weapon. It has, I think, 50 rounds, so it has a lot of ammo. Because you may see multiple enemies at a time, you need to take them all out. You might not have, if you're using one of the other SMGs, you might not have enough ammo to take them all out. So sometimes you need that bit of extra ammo in your gun. And I think it's good, just a good overall weapon. Good at long range, good damage, good rate of fire. I think, in my opinion, it's one of the best SMGs. It's very good overall, so I would suggest that. Attachments. I like to run the PDW with silencer and fast mags. It's obviously personal preference, but I like those two. The silencer obviously keeps you off the radar if you're flanking the enemy to go capture the flag or capture like their point or whatever, you know. Good for keeping you off the radar. And fast mags, to make sure you can reload in the heat of battle. You know, you might have killed an enemy or two, and then you need to reload. So you need the fast mags to reload fast, so you can fire at the enemy again. So I would suggest fast mags. Score streaks. Low score streaks are the main sort of priority in this. So you can earn them multiple times and very quickly. So yes, low kill streaks, score streaks. Sorry. I'm running the UAV, Lightning Strike, and Sentry Gun. The UAV helps out your team and you, obviously, showing the enemies on the radar, and it gives you assists every time a friendly gets a kill, so that's obviously good for getting a lot of XP. Lightning Strike, it's good for clearing flags. So say the enemy have just captured B or something, you fire the lightning strike on B, you're going to take them all out. For example, in the gameplay, I get a couple of triple kills, and I think I get a 6-man feed with the lightning strike actually. It's also good at keeping the enemy at bay whilst you're capturing a flag. The sentry gun, obviously this is good for defending flags, keeping the enemy off your flag. So make sure you put it in a good place. In the gameplay, I don't put it in a very good place. I'm not very smart with my sentry guns, so make sure you put them in a good place. No high kill streaks. This will not help out your team, and believe it or not, you actually get more XP with the lower kill streaks, such as UAVs and such like that. So you may be getting the multi-kills, the triple kills with the higher kill streaks, but as you can see, I just get as many kills with the lightning strike. And obviously the higher kill streaks are harder to earn, and you're not going to earn them as fast. You know, lower kill streaks, that's what you want to stick with. Challenges, now these are a very important part to ranking up fast. People tend to ignore them and not care about them, but in fact they're actually quite a big factor in earning a lot of XP. You could go for, like, example for a challenge, you could go for gold weapons. Shotguns and snipers are very easy to get because they're just one-shot kills most of the time. And if you do earn gold, I think it's possible to earn up to 20,000 XP for the weapon. So that's quite a lot. And every weapon in the game can be camouflaged, so that's a lot of XP. Obviously you don't have to do this, but you know, that's a good way of getting a lot of XP. There's also other challenges, such as for example 500 win 500 matches, which gives you 5,000 XP. A lot of these challenges, if completed, give out a lot of XP. They usually give about 5,000 XP, but they are usually ignored by many people and are very underestimated at helping to earn a lot of XP. So make sure you complete these sort of hidden challenges for a lot of XP. Now, to recap, the 5 main areas you've got to focus on in this technique. Game mode. Domination works the best for earning a lot of XP. I really suggest domination. You know, make sure you capture the flags, defend the flags as much as possible. You'll get a lot of XP through that. Playstyle. Now you got to play the objective as much as possible, and obviously we're focusing on domination here, so you got to capture and defend as many flags as possible. You're going to earn a lot of XP that way, and don't worry about your KD. You may end up having a really good KD anyway. You may not have a good KD, but you're going to be a higher rank, and this is what the video is obviously about. It's about ranking up fast. Loadout. Now you need a fast-paced loadout so you can get in and amongst the flags, I guess, if that's a good way to put it. But you need to rush the flags, especially B at the very start. And also in your loadout, you got to have a good defense against enemy equipment, such as EMP grenades, very handy. And such things such as C4s to clear the flags. You know, if enemy are capturing it, you chuck a C4 on the flag, blow it up, there you go. Score streaks. Now you want to be using low score streaks. UAV to help the team, give a lot of assist points. Help out the team, help out you, a lot of extra XP for that. Lightning strike and sentry gun, obviously they help clear objectives, and give good defense. Challenges. These are very important. Don't ignore these at all. These are very underestimated, and they do give out a lot of XP, so make sure you don't ignore these challenges. So I hope this guide to ranking up fast was very useful to anyone that really needs a bit of a boost of ranking up fast. So yeah, that's more or less it. Until next time, guys. See ya.